Hey everyone, this is Gaming on the Move and I'm back. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the second match of the final round of Grand Arena Champions. So I don't believe I can get into Kyber because of that loss there. I think that I needed to win all three of these rounds to have a chance. So I don't believe I can get into Kyber this time around because of that loss, which is a letdown, but we'll still have as much fun as we can for the last two matches. So I did lose just by a couple banners here. I thought he may have some different teams on defense. He has a Kylo Ren. I thought if he might have him on defense, and then he didn't. And then I did some bad plays because of that. If I would have known he didn't have Kylo on defense, I would have attacked differently. And I should have really known it based on his front line and the amount of points he got. But you live and learn. So we'll try and do better on this match. So we'll take a quick look at my opponent here. In terms of ships, he's kind of lacking. He does have Tarkin and Negotiator, but the Negotiator is 6 stars. So he also has, Thrawn, he has as well as Tarkin. So I decided that his Thrawn should not be able to get through my Negotiator, and my Negotiator being 6 stars over his, being 7 stars over his 6 stars, I have a big speed boost on that, and because of it, my ult should go first, and it's really hard to beat the other opponent's Negotiator if the other guy ults first. So I actually put my Negotiator on defense because I don't think he's going to get through. He can get through for sure with one battle, but it's very unlikely, and he could clean up with a second battle as well, but that would be big if he couldn't get through with the first battle. In terms of galactic power, I do have a huge advantage on him. This is the biggest gap I've seen. I may have been in a position like this once before on the other side, but I actually have a 500,000k punch down on galactic power, so that's kind of very rare to see, but he does have a Sith Eternal. In terms of light side, he has a good Revan, and he has a workable CLS. He has Chewie and Han Relic, and then CLS is there. He also has Shaak Ti. He doesn't have gas, and he doesn't have Padme with the Zetas, but he does have a 7-star Padme, so he kind of has that team. It's not as scary without Padme's leadership, but he has a good Kenobi and Anakin, so that can be pretty difficult. And then for Dark Side, he obviously has Sith Eternal, and then he has Revan and Malak, Darth Vader. All these characters are needed to get him, but he has Imperial Troopers, Mother Talzin, Bosk. Did he have Geos? I don't think he does. I don't think so. So he has quite a few good teams. Obviously, he doesn't have gas, but he does have Sith Eternal, so that's a pretty good trade-off. So it can be a little difficult here, but I think I can pull it off depending on what he does here. So we'll take a look. It doesn't look like he's attacked at all yet. No. So he does have Sith Eternal on the top, a whole bunch of other weak characters up top, but with the Sith Eternal, they'll do the job pretty fine there. I'd always put the Galactic Legend on the bottom here because the back wall on the bottom is worth more for a Conquer, so I would highly suggest that. But because he did that, I'm assuming he has really weak ships, and he's hoping that Sith Eternal can just hold, and then he's taking his strong ships to go for mine. But I think he's gonna have some trouble with my defense. In terms of this front wall, these aren't too crazy on these characters. That Newt team can be a little tricky with Watt, but he doesn't have the Newt Zeta, which is nice. I think he's going to get stopped by ships. So in terms of characters, he can easily, his Jedi Knight Revan can take on my Padme team. His own Darth Revan can take on my Malak and Revan. His Imperial Troopers can eat up my Mother Talzin, and then his Traya can eat up my Mon Mothma. And then for the back wall, he's kind of left with a good Shaak Ti who can eat almost anything I have on my back wall. And then he would also have his CLS team could eat up something on my back wall as well. So if he doesn't have a good back wall of his own, he's going to be able to get through my team. If he does, one of those teams, he might get stuck on my back wall. So if he gets stuck on my back wall, I should just go to the bottom, and I should be able to win by banners. Get the 4 bottom, and then Karth, and I can win without even caring about the Sith Eternal, because he'll have the front battles, as well as he'll lose one of the back battles, and I'll have actually be pretty close. And I don't. That's also thinking that he's not going to get through ships, but he does still have a chance to get through ships. So I'm gonna hope that he doesn't have anything on the back wall that's gonna trick me up, and then I'm gonna go hard on the Sith Eternal. Make it fun. I think I can get through it no matter what. I think Gas can handle some of his side characters, and then I could clean up with my own CLS. But at the same time, I think because he has a lot of weak characters, if I really stack a Jedi Knight Revan team with Gas, I might have a shot. This could be a waste. Obviously, I'm losing Gas, but I do have Shock T still, so I can have a good clone trooper team. The only problem is if this doesn't work, I'm pretty sure Gas and then CLS cleanup will work. But if this doesn't work, I would have to use this and then CLS to clean up, and then I'm going to be kind of in trouble for the rest of it. But I think because if I assume he doesn't have a strong back wall, he's going to get through all my teams most likely with one battle if he plays it right. And so I'm going to have to take one battle on Sith Eternal to have a chance at that, if that's the case. And if he has a strong back wall, this is a completely different game. But I'm going to have to go with the worst case scenario of him having a weak back wall and me trying to get through this Sith Eternal here. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to give the speed to Luke first and then try and target the Sith Eternal if that works. Okay, I'm going to pass this over to him and then do this, and hopefully we can get through some of these characters quick enough. Let's see if we can kill him like this. Nope. Should have did the other order then. Okay, let's see if we can get through Sidious. It's definitely more powerful than I was hoping. Okay, let's do this. There, he's done. Okay. I think he's going to get his ult pretty soon here, which is not good. I don't think I'm going to have a shot at this. I wish I could target him, but I don't think I'm going to get that chance. Okay, he's down. Let's hopefully get Maul out here really quick. Okay, unexpected big hit on that front. Okay, so looks to be a loss. Hopefully we can get these other two guys out so then we can... Oh, okay. Definitely should have tried Gas. I'll have to remember that for next time. I'm going to see if I can clean it up with my Rebels. I don't have C3PO, so it could be a bit of an issue. We'll see what else we can have on this front to try and power through it. Let's try this out, see if we can get through. It's going to stun. Nope. Let's see if we can still power through, though. Okay, that's big hits on that. Let's see if we can get through him really quick here. Okay. Let's see if we can get through this. May have wanted to use the spell on that. Let's get some burning. Okay, it'd be good. There we go. Let's get some big hits on him. See if we can power through it. Get a stun maybe. Don't think we can stun. Okay. It's not going very well. I think we have a shot here before he takes a turn to finish him off. I don't know if we're going to get it though. Big hits. Dang it, not big enough. Let's hide. So it looks like I obviously lose. which is a shame. I don't know what can actually beat Sith Eternal. I've never actually... I thought I've beaten one before with the Jedi team. I know I have, but he may have been poorly modded or didn't have his ult when I beat it, so that is a shame. So I'm losing this Grand Arena. I'm going to see how far we can get through the back wall here. I might get stuck pretty bad. I think I want my troopers against this. That's not going to work. Unless he does some major flubs, I think this is his to lose now. But usually when they have a Galactic Legend, they have a massive advantage, which is why everyone's kind of working towards one. Getting those counters and stuff is really good to get. I know I worked up towards getting Jedi Knight Luke so I could kind of counter Kylo Ren, and now I never see him on defense, which is kind of a letdown because I was like, oh, I can finally beat him and have a shot against a Galactic Legend, but it's like it didn't work out that way, which kind of sucks. I'm seeing a lot more Sith Eternals, so I'm kind of looking forward to being in Div 2. That might be a big difference. I know lots of my guild is in Guild 2, and they're like shocked to see Galactic Legends, and I've been seeing 2 or 3 of them lots of times in the middle of Div 3, so I think being on the lower end of Div 2 is actually going to be a big advantage for me. I think it's going to go against people who didn't really focus them down as quickly, focus on getting Galactic Legends as quick as my opponents right now, because you can see that they really went hard for the Galactic Legends, which is a great strategy for efficiency, but it's very difficult going up against that. But that was a quick battle. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake on that front. I think I could really use the Annihilate on Boba Fett here. I mean, the Bounty Hunter, sorry. I might actually try Geos here. He's some pretty powerful Bounty Hunters, but I think Geos can take them. If I'm not mistaken. Mine are kind of on the weak side. I know it'd be great to get a Spy up to Relic something, like even Relic 3. He would be able to do a lot of damage. But this is seeming to work pretty well, actually, which I'm very happy with. I think if we get Boba Fett out, we'll be in a good position. Then I don't have to worry about his execute, and I think I'll be golden here. Nice. And I'll go for Greedo. I think those thermal detonators are the biggest issue. I know Django can get some big hits with his backpack rocket launcher, but I don't think I have to worry too much about that. So definitely glad I used this team. I get to save my Darth Vader for something on the back wall at least. Hopefully I can get through the remainder of his teams, but I guess we'll see shortly what's on this back wall. Okay, so he has CLS. It's a decent one as well. And then he also has Karth and Mother Talzin. And so I do have Nest. And I feel safe taking my Nest against CLS and not losing, but it's most likely to be a tie. Like, I know when I take CLS against a Nest, even with 3PO and Chewie, I can't get through him, so he wouldn't be able to get through my guy. But I don't know if Nest can actually take on his team. feel like it would be risky, but it might be something I need to do. But if I use Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader against it, I can use Nest against the Karth team and easily clean that up. But then I'm stuck against this Mother Talzin team. I guess I do have Jedi. I do have a Jedi team, actually. I'll do this first. Okay, the dark side, I will have Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader for sure. And I'll probably have to stack it up with Scion and Thrawn and maybe Wampa. Could Darth Traya as well. Darth Traya. Oh, maybe. Actually, I think I'd Tambor that. Nest can easily take on. Karth, and then I'm just left with this Mother Talzin team. And I think Bastila can do it. So if I do this, I would have a Bastila and Grandmaster Yoda with Jolee and Ezra. I guess I could also use Barriss as well. I have 2 healers, which is really good against Mother Talzin to clear the plague. So I think that's going to be the game plan. I hope my dark side can get through this. I know every time Emperor Palpatine's lead is pretty good against rebels, but I feel like I assume it's going to be better than it actually is, and I'm kind of let down a lot by it. So I'm going to hope that it does its job here and Darth Vader can pull through. Hopefully they stun someone useless. Scion will be okay. Not the stun I was looking for. Okay, if I do this to Chewie, that'll be a huge cutback on damage. That is very unfortunate. I think we want to get rolling. Okay, he's down. Okay, let's see if we can get this rolling. Let's get a stun here. Let's see if we can finish off Han. Nice. Let's get a big... Nice. Big hit. Okay, stuck behind him. Let's see if we can get a kill on him, actually. Nice. So recharge them, but maybe we can get through this still. Let's get a ability block on Chewie. Let's swap some turn meter. Beautiful. I'm going to get Chewie out right here. Let's get a stun on R2 again. Perfect. So looks like we're going to get this. We did lose Emperor Palpatine. He is pretty squishy, especially mine. I think I have more potency and stuff on him. So let's do that. See if he can get full. Okay. I was hoping he'd get full before, but not enough. But we still made it through, which I'm glad. This Mother Talzin team could be very tricky here. But we will try the Jedi. I'm hoping that the tenacity up with Bastila Shan's lead will also help a great deal in this matchup. They also don't have Ventress, which is nice. I could potentially get stuck behind their defenses, though, with that Emperor Royal Guard and the zombie here. It could be a big issue with not having enough firepower to get through this, actually. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the case, that I don't lose, but I can't win either. I'm thinking that might be the most likely outcome of this. Let's see if we can get through Mother Talzin a couple times here quickly. Okay, that Royal Guard's going to be a really big pain. I think not having a way to clear their buffs is going to be my downfall here. I don't think I'm going to get through this, is my gut feeling. I think they're going to be able to stall out the timer, is what I believe is going to happen here. Because I have to get through a lot of their characters and then eventually get to Mother Talzin, and by the time I get to her, she's gonna have a huge health pool from their characters dying, and I feel like it's gonna go very poorly because I have to kill Mother Talzin twice to get the zombie kills out, and then I have to I have to kill Mother Talzin twice to trigger the zombies, and then I have to kill Old Daka, and then I have to kill Mother Talzin before either of them have a chance. And this is all while their Emperor Royal Guard is getting taunt every time someone goes below 50% health. So this is actually the first time I've seen this team. I don't see Mother Talzin on it too much, but it's actually a pretty great team. It's fairly ingenious actually. I was thinking that having Ventress was a mistake, but it looks like they have did this on purpose, and it's actually quite brilliant. I'm very impressed. If I had my own Emperor's Royal Guard, I might try this actually, because you need something that can dispel or AoE, which is not anything I have right now. If we can get through Night Sister Zombie quick enough here, before Old Daka takes a turn and I get her out, I have a shot. I need some big hits here though. Okay, that's good. Let's heal to remove that. I don't think we're going to get a chance before Old Daka heals. Okay, that's good though. Let's spread some buffs. Let's maybe get a massive hit. Oh, that's great. Okay, we have a shot here. We have a shot. Now I have to kill out Mother Talzin. Nice. We got this. That's fantastic. Because I can kill off Zombie. Make him slow. Let's see if we can get through the Spirit. Beautiful. Okay, we got this. That's great. Definitely was not expecting. I thought Old Daka might revive the team more, but that actually worked quite well. I'm very happy. But that was a pretty cool thing to see with the Emperor's Royal Guard. If I didn't have some high relic characters, I don't think I'd have a shot against that. So now I think we'll just clean this up with Nest, and that's the end of that. So I believe I'm going to lose this. I'd be quite shocked if I pull a victory on it. But if he does a mismatch, he could be in trouble with my back wall. You know, he does have to get through my Padme as well as my Darth Revan in one go. And I think if he drops a match, he might get stuck behind some guys. So there is a possibility of me winning this as well if he gets through my top wall and then my ships hold. But I think it's very unlikely at this stage. But I still have a shot as long as Ness can pull through this. I'd be very shocked if she didn't. Usually it takes a little while to get through it, but she'll get through it eventually. As long as we get through Karth here. Okay. And it take a turn soon. Okay, so I switched to basic because Nest misses a lot with the specials for some reason. I think it's because of the blinds from Mission. So when she does take a turn, I feel it hits way more often when she does her basic. And not getting through Karth faster is a big issue. She does start getting more and more stacking. That does make her a bit better and makes the team fall quicker. But it is almost 2 minutes. I haven't even got through one character, so I might get stalled out here, which would be the first in like 30 matches wherever would lose. But you never know what can happen. Hopefully Nesta turns this around, gets some big counters. She's not countering nearly enough as I'd hope, which is quite the letdown. I'm hoping that not bringing in Kira isn't going to be a mistake. They didn't really have any Zetas, and they didn't have very high levels on their characters either. Like I know Ness can take on like relics of these characters. at least one or two of them. Okay, this is not going very well, though. She's not countering nearly enough. Like, it's quite shocking how little she's doing. That's what we're kind of looking for. It'd be quite upsetting if I did lose this too. Okay, we're doing next to nothing, so hopefully we start getting some of that stacking. I'm thinking that maybe the stacking might be from Kira's lead, though. I can't remember. I thought the stacking may have been for the health steal, but I guess we'll see. Okay. We did some big damage to Zalbar. Maybe we can get some other big damage to other people here. Okay, so definitely not going the way it's went the last 20 times. So hopefully in the last 130 she starts cleaning up some big hits, gets some huge crits hits, and starts clearing them out quickly. If I get through Karth, I think I have a shot at least. Because at least if I get through Karth, I don't think the leader ability is going to go for the second round. Okay, and that's why I usually turn the basic on for auto against Nest. She misses a lot of those, but looks like I lose, which is a absolute shocker. I've lost with Nest on these guys. Like, I've lost with Nest before, but I've never timed out, and she did absolutely terrible here. Like, this is complete garbage. I believe I'm gonna quickly look at Kira's lead to make sure I didn't mess that up. Just to make sure. I thought it was she got stacking health, not stacking attack, and so she didn't die, so I didn't need the stacking health. But I want to make sure. But that is a complete utter letdown. That was just awful. Never happened before. That's like taking a CLS against Boston losing. Just absolutely horrendous. Actually, I'll do it from this menu here. So that is pretty garbage. But I was going to lose most likely anyways. But that kind of puts the nail in the coffin. The extra crit chance might be doing it. Okay. So I actually don't know what Nest is. She's an attacker. Yeah, so she does get that extra 30%. So that's probably why I lost. I'll have to remember that for next time. I know, even without. Oh, he did have the Zeta. Okay, I thought he didn't have the Zeta. Well, that was a mistake. I wonder. Let's try. I think we can still get through this. Let's see some crazy, wacky stuff here. There we go. And who else? Okay, let's see. Let's just put Zalbar here. Let's have some fun here. So I think we're gonna get through this, no problem. But definitely gonna lose this Grand Arena now. I think my only shot was getting through everything else in one shot, and him losing on the front wall, not being able to get through my ships as well, or my back wall. And I think that option is out the window now. So unless he completely fails on my front wall, I think he has this in the bag. Like his I don't see any world where his Darth Revan does not take on my Darth Revan with ease. he could Padme against my Padme and lose, and then take something else again, like take his Revan and then lose because he used too many of his good characters against the Padme versus Padme and lose. So there's a theoretical place where I have a shot at this, but it would be kind of some catastrophic mistakes on his part for me to win this. So it's looking like this is going to be a big loss here, but I'm not going to make it into Kyber League anyway, so might as well test out some things and try and learn as much so next time around I have a shot. I will be officially in Div 2 next time around. I already started the first round once I made Div 2, so I actually haven't versed any opponents from Div 2. I'm still technically in Div 3. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that brings. I'm hoping it changes up a bit. So that was still quite disappointing, but it was still a lot of fun. I think he has this in the bag unless he just completely drops it. So it was a lot of fun though. Got to see some really cool teams on defense, and got to give props to him. That Mother Talzin team was really cool and innovative. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye.